This is where it heats up the wafers, and then they put the soldering on.
Yeah,
and then it goes from there, and it drops here, and then these are the soldering sections right up here with these types of strips. This is the soldering, the aluminum, and then this is a system. This will move slowly, and it'll very accurately solder this, so that the efficiency, the amount of panels that are bad, is minimized with this system. This is from Japan, and if you look at it, it was designed so that it could be shipped in one container. So, and then this can pump out quite a few wafers, and then it goes from there. Then it goes through this process until it's finalized, and then it comes out, and it looks like over here. Turn to the left. That's what it looks like. So it comes out. It looks like. Oh, okay. Anyway, it looks like that. It's got the panel, and then it's got some extra bit of the aluminum coming off the sides. And then they put it on.
就变成了那个连着正负极限的那个电池那个。
Oh, these are the. Okay.
These are being put on. He's been working on.
This is exactly it.
So it depends different orders. That's for the small chip.
And then this is a tester that they're using here as a surface. And what they do to test it is they'll plug it up to the computer, and then they'll do it's like a pulse. It's like a flash, but it's really quick. And then they'll get the data from that, and that data will indicate the efficiency and the performance. And then they'll take that and then move that into, if there are problems with it, they take it off, or this is where they do a bit of their QA/QC. Then we come over here to the laminating.
Yeah.
This is a massive laminator.
Yeah, 这是最大的了吧？最大的那个 max.
Oh, they get two. They get two now. Okay, so they get two.
Maximum.
And so it comes out here, and then they do the laminating process, which combines them all together into the same. What's eventually going to become part of the panel itself, but they're in the same orientation. They're all lined up properly, and then after it's done that, they take it to the framing booth.
What was that? The framing booth?
Yeah, the framing. That's where they put the aluminum frame.
Right there.
So they come over here. Right now, what they're doing is these are smaller orders. These are just single.
The starting lighting.
Yeah, I would imagine so. And so instead of putting it on a big, they're putting it on here, and they're
garden lights.
Yeah. So they don't need to use all these really cool products and stuff. Then they come over here to the frame thing. And here they have.
我知道了。
It's pneumatic. And they'll set it here, they'll put it on, and then they'll push the frame together into what we see. Here's from the frame.
Yeah, that's all the panels 230.
230?
230.
230.
So this is a 230 watt.
This is the back side. This is the front.
Oh.
Okay.
Hold on, Rob.
And so this frame here is
put that for 1
together.
hour?
How much money you got on you?
One Japanese yen.
Yeah, Japanese yen. Yeah. There you go.
Whoa. 这是230呢。Okay.
Then here's where the diode attaches. This is one of the final stages. And a lot of American companies, they'll get this much done in China, and then they'll send it to the U.S. from here, and where they'll attach the diodes, which collect. And then they call it made in America, but really it's from this point. This is about 50% where it's done.
你是不是这个完品就这个样子？
没有看到发现。
为什么？因为如果我们将来做的话，如果做到美国的话，是这个样子的出去，然后在美国做中线，这样变成美国制造。
像美国是这样子，这样不打电话。
We gotta export it in America, so we cannot do. We're not gonna do the aluminum frame. We're gonna make aluminum frame in America. So that's made in America.
Oh, okay.
So just export it to America like this. Yes.
And is it secure? Will it break? Is it fragile?
No problem. No problem.
像我现在，我现在这
strong
个，
hold
Do you
grip.
also import the aluminum there too?
这个边框也可以出口美国吧
可以，这个跟
？Easy, easy.
这个就是给
That's for America.
发美国去的。
That's for
我
America.
现在就这样子发给他，然后呢再给他发单独发这个。
And we're gonna export the
So what-
frame
It's for the pieces. And
and,
here's the
and the
dial.
seals there.
这个，还有这个
Yeah, and see, this is the Tyco plug.
，yes take。
Tyco, and this is the unique one. This is the one that I mean, there are several different varieties of it. Some of them are more expensive than others, but this is the Tyco, and this is the one that we use the most. So this is what we use on Cylindra a lot. They use another one on a lot of the sharp panels, but it's okay because you can order this type of plug on any panel. You could say, I prefer to have Tyco. Then you have the same types of parts, and if you look inside here, I don't have the tool, so I can't open it, but you twist this piece off here, like this, okay, and then you have a piece that plugs it in, that cracks it, and I'm not going to take it off because then we'll have to, redo it. But this is waterproof sealing here. It's got a bit of a silicon solution on it, which is why we don't want to do this too much, because then we might lose the seal on this one. But it doesn't matter because it's going to be covered by the rest of this. But this is integral, because if you're going to be doing these systems, you need to have the same types of plugs, because the tools are expensive, the extra bits are expensive, and if you do it in small quantity orders, that's when it gets really, really difficult, because the prices are really, really high. But if you do it in large quantity orders, you can minimize the cost for these things, and these are some of the more efficient ones, from my understanding. So.
很多的了解来说，这个东西如果是高配置，这个板子要你这个买主。
And the other cool thing is that the Tyco factory is
要求高的话
right here in Qingdao, so.
这些线也很贵，这些接口什么东西
You
都
know
是
what?
高的。
它都是最贵的。
Which one's made in America?
Yeah, made it for
Yeah, wait, hold on. We need to get a sign that says "Made in America" and then have Mao in the back. And then like the Chinese and American flags, "Made in America."